You know, one of the things I see a lot of people do is you find a lot of people trying to run away from karmic lessons. You find a lot of people trying to run away from karmic lessons. You know, you find a lot of people who think they have found a hack or they found a bypass, you know, that allows them not to face their karmic lessons. It's a lie. You see, it's an illusion. There's no way you are going to escape anything you do here on earth. There's no way you can find a way out of it. See, you are not wiser than God. Some of the things He set in place, some of the things that govern this planet. You know, if you've been on this channel, I've said it several times that look, make sure anything you are putting out there is of a positive energy. Because if you're putting positive energy out there, if you're putting positive actions out there, there's a reward for it. If you are putting negative energy out there, if you're hurting people, there's also a reward for it. You know, sometimes people get deceived that they can do this, they can do that, they can escape, they will not deal with it. And you see, the karmic lessons that God put there, here on this planet, is supposed to, is some kind of, I'm using this example. You know, when you were in junior high school or GSS, when you did an exercise and there were mistakes, you had to go back and do something called correction. And I know anybody who went to that system really hates it because it takes a lot of your time and all that, and you have to go back for remarking and all that. You know, you have to go back, review, and then correct that mistake. Now, karmic lessons are painful experiences that comes to every human being for putting out a negative energy or for doing something that creates chaos, that creates pain to another living thing or a human being. If you are doing it to animals, it's going to come to you. If you are rude to animals, you are going to face karma for it. It's very important. Now, the karmic lessons teach you that when I do this, this is the painful experience I'll go through. And you see, if people will allow themselves to go through their karmic, what do I call it? If people will allow themselves to go through that process, if people will go through the process to deal with the karmic lesson that is coming as a result of them putting out a negative energy, treating animals badly, or hurting someone, if people will allow themselves to go through it, those people come out as changed people. You become changed. If you allow yourself, a lot of the times it's going to come back. Some people they use so many things, you know, thinking they can jump, they can run away from me, they can hide from me, so they do this, they do that, consulting things, doing strange sacrifice, and think you can run away. You can't run away from this earth. No. So people who think they have found a way around it, you know what? You know the sad thing? They don't even stop creating that negative energy. They don't stop causing pain to other people because they think they have cheated nature. And so what? The sad thing you find them is what? They repeat the same thing that is creating a karmic debt. And they use that same process because they think they have cheated the process. You can't cheat. You can't cheat some of what God put here and how He extracted. You are no wiser than Him. So they go on and on and on and on, thinking they are cheating nature. I'm using nature. If you've read the book of Enoch, you understand. You get to a place where the earth itself, this earth, the earth itself makes complaints to God about the attitude of certain people, and that judgment has to come on them. The 33 books in the Apocrypha, if you have opportunity to read it, if you have the Ethiopian Bible, you find some of those books inside there. In the book of Enoch, this earth makes a complaint to God and tells him how evil people have become. This earth that you are on, it makes a complaint to God and tells him that people have become too wicked. So even this earth we are living on, this earth has memory. This earth, it has a memory. It knows everybody. Or people continue doing the wrong thing, hurting this, hurting that, hurting this, and you continue hurting people because you think you have cheated the system. You have not cheated the system. So some of the old guys looked at it and said, your cup is full. Now, when you get to that stage, some of the elderly, the old guys said, your cup is full. It's simple. It's somebody that has found a way to run away from dealing with their karmic lessons. When you put out negative energy, you hurt people, you do this, you do that, there's some kind of corrective process the earth will put you through to let you know that this thing you did, this is the punishment for it. Everything you are doing, so if you've been on, I've said, focus on putting positive energy out there. Make sure what you are doing is a positive energy, it's love, it's happiness, it's care, it's strengthening people and all of that. And if you put positive energy out there, the same system that brings about the karmic lesson, that same system will reward you. Very important. So people go around doing the same thing, hurting people, hurting this, hurting that, doing this, and thinking they are running away from the system. It gets to a point that no matter what they do, you can't escape that karmic lesson. And the sad thing is that this time it comes to you compiled. All that you've done, it comes to you compiled, pressed down, shaken together. And when it gets to that point, listen, when it gets to that point, you see, going through that karmic lesson is painful. Going through a karmic lesson is painful. That is why it's able to trigger people to repent. You see people, and some of the others say that they said it in account that when you try to advise a person, it doesn't mean anything. It does not stop them from what they are doing until they have faced something. That is a karmic lesson. Until they've hit the wall, nothing brings their mind to what they're doing. Going through a karmic lesson is painful enough to trigger people to change. Never to go to that thing ever again. Just one. So people who think they've cheated the system, you've done it so many times, and you have compiled several karmic lessons to get that. Listen, if you don't repent and seek God, a lot of people, when you get to that point where your karmic debt have become so much and have been compressed together, if you don't have God in your camp, if you are not connected to God, so it is very difficult to go through that camp, that season and phase of your life. And a lot of people don't make it alive. A lot of people are not able to survive it because the pain is intense. The pain you go through is so intense, even for just one karmic lesson. Now, let alone somebody who's done it, several things, had this one, done this, doing this, you are doing also so many things. You've compressed it all together. If you don't repent truly and come to Christ and Him walk with you because you have repented and all that, and so there's certain grace on you to be able to walk or go through that process, I don't see how you're going to survive it. A lot of people don't make it out. I'm telling you. So be very careful where we are in this world, and this is the message I have for you. Stop taking action. Stop creating karmic debts. Do things that will profit you and even your children.